TF2 and Cliffs. Name a more iconic duo. And today I'm going to be looking at and rating the top cliff knocking off material weapons. First off, we gotta start off with the classic, the Air Blast. It's reliable, it's consistent, it's everything you want out of a cliffing material. It's just best in class, but it's a little too good. It's a little too easy. There's no challenge here. For that, C tier. Now next up we got the loose cannon, which is more of a traditional weapon for the demo man in that it is a cannon, and that's pretty traditional, I'd say. It's pretty cool. It does a lot of knockback, and which could lead to this cool thing called a double donk. But if you purposefully don't do that, like on purpose, and definitely not an accident, then you can get a lot of knockback and throw people off cliffs, and that's pretty cool. It can be done from a decent range, and it's pretty easy when it decides to work. But it's pretty cool. A lot of skill. Bit of challenge. I'd say it's pretty nice. Now we got the Shortstop. The cool thing about the Shortstop is it has a push mechanic. Now this push mechanic is it exists. It's there. You press right click and you may push an enemy backwards. It's pretty much hard countered by movement keys. You're going to want to look for somebody that hasn't bound to those yet, or has fallen for the classic unbind all prank. This is going into the C tier. Next up we got the Force of Nature. This is another scout primary that does the pushy pretty good. It combines this push with the left mouse button and the damage, which is a little unfortunate, so you may, in fact, kill your opponent while trying to shove them off a cliff to kill them. And that's just not really good etiquette. But overall, you gotta be careful, But it's reliable. Movement keys will not have much of an impact on this weapon. It will throw things quite well. For that reason, C tier. Now we got the Cow Mangler. Now, the Cow Mangler has this cool thing where you have this really long charge attack that just takes up all your ammo. It has the potential to throw enemies quite a distance. This is perfect for cliffing. But much like the loose cannon, it just doesn't want to work sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it wants to work, but, just the job market doesn't really... No one will give it a chance, Also, the default fire mode works pretty decently for this, which begs the question of why aren't the other rocket launchers on this C tier? Now here's one that many people may not even consider as an option. But the thermal thruster. It's more of a mobility tool for the pyro. But if you land on the ground after doing a thermal thrust, you have the chance of pushing an enemy away. What a great tool. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Honestly, I fucking hate this weapon. I mean, we needed mobility for the pyro for a while. Like, people were asking for mobility, and they're like, here, yeah, sacrifice damage for mobility. Alright, Sniper's going to S tier. It's really kind of dumb. And, it doesn't work at all. Hard countered by any type of movement. Hard countered by standing still. I mean, look at this. He didn't move far enough, and I have to wait for it to recharge. And he's taunting again. And I'm moving Air Blast up. Now, luckily, I did find someone that forgot that they were playing a video game in the right location at just the right distance away from the cliff. And it didn't even count. It didn't even count. Didn't give it to me, didn't give it to anybody, didn't even count. Piece of shit. Let's take a look at the Scorch Shot. Now this is a weapon that's good at a lot of things. Gets a lot of controversy. And yeah, I get it.